Yay.
So-
Good meowing and welcome back. I didn't pause the last recording, I'm ending it because, they couldn't find the pause button. So I set one up for a quick, doable one now. Yay.
Alright.
So we are continuing straight from where we left off. That's Skylore from Damage Received, my brother Cody, and...
Anna!
Yep, and Anna, my beautiful dove. Alright, so, Anna. You heard a few sounds, like a soft type of sound from outside of the room. And then there's nothing after that.
I call out to Washington.
You call out to Washington. You hear and feel nothing. A few minutes pass, and then there's shadows by the door, and someone opens the door. There's
Sneaky wakey.
two agents. They're clearly federal agents who walk in there.
Alright.
And one of them is still berating someone who's next to them, like one of the police officers. Like, sleeping on the job is incredibly unprofessional. I expect that from, like, a beat cop, but from someone working in the hospital area, I expect more. And the other one walks in, he has his phone on and stuff, and he just sort of, like, turns it off, and he looks over to you and goes, "You're free to go."
Can I just give them a glitter of, like, concern and disbelief?
Yeah, you give him the glare, but he takes out a little key thing and just starts undoing the little wrist
Shackles.
things. They're not shackles. There's something else.
Oh,
I said the name earlier.
I know, handcuffs.
Handcuffs. Yeah, undoes the handcuffs and hands them over to his partner on the way out and tells you, like, get out. We've got more important things to do. And just heads out with his partner out of the way, and one of the police officers
And, like-
looks back and he goes, "Sorry about that. I didn't even know we had anyone in here."
Okay. So now that I can get out, how injured or healed am I? And I can actually have better lighting to see how injured. Do I need
You
to
do,
stay?
in fact, have bandages going across your chest.
Okay.
And something you didn't even bother checking out to see if you have. Yes, you do. Your shoulders and chest are all cleared up.
I just didn't know if they shackled me all
Yeah.
fucked up and then they didn't even
You have that
kill me
stuff.
too
One
much.
of your legs has stuff on it, but it's more towards over the knee area, not. And your muscles are like pulled and torn. You know, some of them are clearly torn and whatnot. Like like in the process of healing or not. But you can still walk around, and you could get into a scrape.
Yeah.
Alright. So you head out the room. Do you ask you do anything with these kind of tired-looking police officers?
Didn't know this.
No, not one of them is.
I just
like
the
that.
most awake one.
Okay, the most awake one is the one who apologized to you and whatnot for you didn't
And
know
I
that they
asked
had
them-
anyone in there.
I just asked them, my snake.
If you had any animals, it'd have been taken with the rest of the ones that were brought in when people were getting what is it? Is it evacuated? He tries talking to other police officers, and it's like, I don't think that's the right thing. It's like the people coming in from the stuff that out. I'm just waking up.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to ask where that is?
Where?
Oh, that'll just be down to the right. No, if you just go down that way, there's a whole little thing where they can direct you over there.
Cool, I go.
Okay. Yeah, head on down that way, and along the way, as you're walking down there, halfway down the hallway, on the side, going between the little gurneys that are there, when sometimes you see some gurneys with someone being, like, taped up right there, when I'm being moved into the next section, is, the familiar face of Washington, moving through there, just slowly making their way downtown, going hella slow, but they're homebound.
They're all bad. It's so funny. I just basically mentally called Washington so he can hide in my clothes. Oh, do I have clothes?
Yeah, you have your gear. Your gear's on, yeah?
Okay, so they
You just don't have your weapons.
Oh, but I forgot to check for that, but like I just assumed I was without clothes too. Like, I was in the hospital again as well. Okay. So I have my gear, but I don't have my weapons. So all my knives, my crossbow, and my sword.
Yep, all that stuff is
Do
missing.
I still have my magical materials?
The bag is missing, so like the little charms and stuff you got, but not anything else in the bag.
Well, do I have the bag?
No.
No, I don't have the bag. Okay. So they didn't just rummage through it. They just took it.
Yeah, if they did rummage through it, then yeah.
Alright. Cool.
Alright. As you're walking along, now you picked up Washington, you make it over towards an area and it opens up into a food court. It looks like the kitchens are closed, but there's a familiar face in there who's just on the phone.
I found. Oh, it's that crazy robot hands lady. Is what I think to myself.
Yep, she's over there.
I don't. We never actually got a chance to change her name.
No, you're not before. So now, Cody.
Checking my phone, yeah.
Yep, while your character's checking their phone, now give me that roll for the occult and other one that we decided, wits or whatever it was.
Oh, nice.
9 and a 7. Okay. Okay, so talking to the people and whatnot doesn't really reveal anything in the actual occult stuff. Doesn't, but you do have a cult following and whatnot, and some of them do live in Australia. So,
Sweet! Nice.
let's see if their capabilities. What's your cult's rank?
3.
3. They get 3 dice then for this. Let's see what they're able to pull together.
My rocking chair
Okay.
rocks, dog.
So, what they're able to pull together is that something went down in southern Canberra. That there was something, maybe a bombing, maybe a terrorist attack, something, but it's just being covered up as nothing but a fire. And and let's see if I can pull up for any special users. Yes, I got a crit, so we get 1 special user. So they get 3 of that. Let's see if they can pull up any more. Okay, nice. Alright, so one of them is able to pull up a little bit more information than that, and finds out that it looks like any of the lower income medical facilities and the housing surrounding them seem to have been targeted specifically by whatever was going on.
Them hoes. Well, that is kind of normal. Which is also why lower income houses also are made like shit. It makes it easier. Like if a disaster happens, they just blame like, oh, they have lower quality houses. Everything.
Yeah.
Even though like you really keep an eye on it.
Yep.
I
They
hack
either
into
set it up
Satellite
that
Feed
way
if
from
I
the start.
can.
Do you have a hacking skill?
Do I?
Do you?
No, I have a
I just have enough skills to use a computer.
technology
to
skill too.
You have technology and computer. Computer's at 3.
Yeah.
So, what's your specific field with computer? Because you haven't put the specialization in yet.
Oh, there's specialization.
Yeah, you could choose anything for it, Cody. Anything that fits within that stuff.
I guess hacking.
Okay. So, what kind of satellite thing are you trying to hack into? There's a lot of different satellites.
Oh, just video feed in my house to see if it's still standing or burning.
Okay, so satellite imagery of where your house is. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and use your computer roll, and we're going to put, let me see, which one seems the most appropriate out of these for it. Let's go with manipulation. That makes sense to me.
Manipulation?
Yeah.
What is that? I mean, number wise.
I think you have a grand total of 3, right? 1 was in it. Yeah, 3.
998.
3 successes. Alright, you're able to pull up weather satellite thing and whatnot, and then use that to transfer over to the Google ones that are using it and whatnot. And from there, you're able to get not the feed, but an imagery that was taken the day of your house, and it looks like there is burnt, but it doesn't like the whole area is burnt down. So the house might be standing, but it might need repairs, or
cool.
you might wind up getting kicked out while it's getting done. Well, if you're lucky, it'll just be roof burn.
Alright.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Update my status.
Update your status. I am alive.
Live.
All right. So,
what
do
am I
you?
doing?
Wait, what are you doing? You've entered the lobby area, like the food court lobby. There's people to the right. There's that person you recognize. They're on their phone, and there's a way to go beyond them. What do? There's chairs around and like a closed kitchen area.
Is there any food I can eat at all? Like, are they even handing out any rations or anything?
Oh, it looks like the kitchen area is entirely closed up. There's
Well,
nothing
I
down
didn't
there.
assume they were cooking food, but like they might be handing out like ration packets or stuff, or emergency food of the sort.
If they are, it's not in this area.
So from what I can see, is this like where they're having everyone wait, or they're making like a little triage?
It looks
so they
like
don't have enough
this.
space in the
It looks like
hospital?
this might be where people who have walked away from where people are, or people who've come in. Like ones who like, oh, I heard my daughter was here, whatever type of people.
Oh, the waiting room.
Yeah, it's being used like that right now. It's
Okay,
this
it's
lobby
not
area.
being like the triage. It's just to become a massive waiting room for anyone checking in on everyone who has been injured, who has been sent here.
Oh, you have realized that like a whole day has passed, by the way.
A whole day?
Yup, and so the fires have technically been stopped. But
Technically.
yeah.
That doesn't sound right. Okay. Let's see. What else can we check out? How injured is Washington? Is he okay?
Well, Washington looks like their wounds were cleaned up. They must have had a vet on staff or something. Because he's got his own little bandage thing on him and stuff like that. But it looks like there's only one real bite mark on him. Like one area that was like fixed up. So, yay!
Yay!
Yeah, Washington literally soaked the fuck out of that damage. So, yeah.
He's fine.
he's as fine as you can get with actually taking a hit like that.
So, I'm gonna do this because I wanna say I do this in character. So, he kind of pokes out of my shirt for a little bit and I boop his nose. This is fun. Because he's my noodle and I love him.
I guess this is gonna
Alright.
get me.
He's not just my word. He's
Alright.
not my word. Just my word
So-
animal. He's my pet.
So, what are you doing now? Where are you going? Are you going or are you just standing in the hallway?
Right
And
now,
what
I'm
you
trying
doing?
to figure out what the fuck anything is. How many times can you use reach?
Doesn't give me limits and stuff, but none of your stuff will work if you're not using it under the right conditions anyway, so.
I was just gonna see if I can use it to find my weapons. That's
Probably
all.
won't really work like that. You could use like Force C to determine, like if I go down this way, will it result in that or not? You could try to do that way if you want.
So is the food court close to an exit or anything like that? Or is it like in the middle
no.
of the hospital?
It's in a middle, like I said, where you're at. There's another hallway down the opposite direction where he was at, and then that way splits off in two different directions. The end of it.
But okay, well, I need to think about it.
Okay, so while you're thinking, just standing there,
I'm
as you
gonna
snake.
go talk to
So,
the Amazonian person.
okay, so you look around the room and you actually notice she's there.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So go ahead and roll your willpower, and let's see here. One of these bad boys. We're going to go with wits.
Wits?
Mm-hmm.
Where's some wits? No,
Let's see.
okay,
Remember, the slash is on how many you put into it.
so-
So
Wait, the slash is what?
the slash separates, like, this is how many you started with, and then this is how many you put in.
I was having been around.
So have you not given yourself enough dice?
I've been cutting myself off one dice.
Okay. Give yourself that extra dice back. 2 crits and a success.
I was gonna
Okay.
say your face is familiar.
All right. Looking at that
snake.
person and their snake snaps you back in, and you're actually going to get 2 chances to do more rolls. So give me 2 more rolls.
Chan, chan, chan.
Chun 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 chun.
No.
1 and 2. Okay,
Yes.
so there's something extra, but you get the memories of what happened to you last night back, and it sort of hits you like a big flash through the head.
Nice.
It sort of actually like arcs into your mind in like 5 little pieces, like type of thing, as all the memories rush back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just like,
Hey.
That just happened.
So, I guess I go to the end of this character and I kind of stutter some words around and I say, thank you for saving me yesterday. I saved you and I think, as proper introductions goes, my name is Azarah. Unagi.
I just go.
And I reach out with my robotic arm.
I just looked at it and I just look at her and just like loose.
Loose.
I saw how you do the expression and just slowly move your arm back while you say the name.
Loose. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
To me,
And do I have
you
a
were running
pickaxe?
at me with an axe. You helped me at the end. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with you, from what I remember. Okay?
Mm.
I don't even know that you rescued me and that's why I'm in the hospital. Because I passed out when that happened. Remember? I have no idea. So my character's gonna be like, well, I remember capturing this bitch because I thought she was gonna hurt me. But at the end, she sort of helped me kill that thing. So I don't know what to think of her. So I'm like, I'm just iffy about you because I don't know you.
Well,
Alright,
the
that's
aliens attack, so, where are your weapons? And I check myself for my pickaxe, too.
Let me do a quick roll.
Okay.
See if I have it.
I just look at her and tell her like,
Yeah,
somewhere.
you have your pickaxes. You have all your gear.
Okay.
Those idiots, when they were just taking the didn't even bother checking through your stuff. So
They must
you
have-
lucked out.
Well, they did take my robot arms off and probably figured me going to be dead.
That room you were in did not look very hopeful.
Yeah.
They didn't even bother putting dividers.
Yeah.
We should go check this place for stuff. don't
I just
trust
don't
anyone
wanna, like-
here.
You stealing? I don't feel like we can do it, but like, but why?
No. Your stuff.
Oh, but like, what are we doing? Okay, sure. You wanna help me? That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Because I got the hunch that, something's not right.
Mhm.
I mean, they let a snake in here. This is a hospital.
Oh, that's the point right there.
And
Oh.
there were
I mean,
monster werewolves that, or whatever, scaly beasts eating people earlier. Yeah.
But lady, it is Australia. I'm just
My lady, it is Australia. That's fucking great.
I told that to the one who is from Australia.
Oh no.
Like,
It's fucking great. I love it. This is
I'm
Australia.
from the Arctic. I don't know what you're talking.
oh yeah, I forgot that you are from the
I
Arctic.
spent years there studying.
There's
Becoming an Arctic
this
professional.
fucking desert.
You're back in this fucking place. Yep.
So,
Alright.
I mean, like, I knew where I was going when I came here, but so that's why I'm like, what the heck did you expect? Is Australia?
Alright, there's more people coming down the hallway that Cody first went down. They've got two of them have a gurney with a person on it, and there's like another set of people with another gurney, and they're making their way down now, going fast.
I give them the thumbs up.
And there's
as
one
they go
person
by.
running with him who's just
I just
who's
gave you a
trying to communicate over the radio thing and whatnot,
Mhm.
but it looks like the radio's having difficulty. And they're saying things like, we got the next set over here. Like, come on, guys, pick up, for God's sake. I need the staffing over here, as they're running by to get past you guys.
Is the radio light on?
It seems to be flashing on and off as they're going.
So either someone is interrupting their communications on purpose, or like he just got a fucked up watch.
Alright, I use my investigation skills to loop around the place and see where we should probably head to find our weaponry.
Okay.
If that's how the skills are used.
Let's go ahead and do
I
a
help
wits and investigation for both of you guys.
Alright.
Let's go ahead and do that. That sounds pretty decent to me.
So with
Washington's eyes will just sort of space out and go one direction and the other while you guys try this. You got
he's just healing inside my shirt.
Yeah.
Let him be.
no idea what's going on there.
There you go.
I mean, like, he's not an idiot. Let him be.
2 7s and an 8. Awesome.
I got
And you're ready to give yourself all your dice, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
9, 4, 6, 2, and 2.
9.
4, 6, 2,
So, Anna's character,
Mhm.
she, Luz doesn't really understand the layouts of hospitals or these types of places
Nope.
and stuff, but tries looking over at the people around them.
Mhm.
There's not enough employees working there for her to figure out based off of that
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
where the hell anything would be. But having been in cities and stuff before and
No, I
whatnot,
should use streetwise too.
are able to just go over, find a pamphlet thing, and check
Yeah.
through that. And it mentions like something about the friendly staff up front. And while it mentions that, there's a small little passing bit about that stuff is put there and whatnot. So if you have things that are like contraband, like sodas and whatnot, in certain areas of the hospital, they'll wind up taking it down there for you.
Instead of speaking, I use my expression skills
Mm-hmm.
to send an expressive look
I love
to
the
her character.
expression you're doing. Show it.
To show where we should go, and it's like this way.
And I'm
And
sure
then,
enough.
like,
And later.
I just give him a look, okay, of like,
Yeah.
alright.
Using the map that's
Well, I mean,
on
I have a
the
foreign
pamphlet.
expression, so I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
fucking use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way I don't really have to talk. And, yeah.
Yep, which is good. So, because I have been doing checks to see if anyone else is noticing the wide open conversation thing happening. No, they're too busy and grieving.
Too easy. Engraving. Wow. I mean, like, and then we move on.
Yeah, we
Say
move
it
on.
after we say that.
Yep. So
Okay. Yep.
it's not hard at all to get down over to the front of the hospital for you guys. You're like on the second story,
Yeah.
so it takes a little bit to get down into another area and stuff. You get there, and you can see that it's nighttime outside again, so it's been a whole day-night cycle. And there's a chunkier lady at the little lobby reception area in the front there.
Mhm.
Looks like she's got 2 more people she's talking to, but it's a quick little like, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, you don't, type of thing. And they do, after a bit of like that Karen-ish expressioning from her, step off back into the hospital thing.
Well, I'm
so
wearing
just
a lab
talking
coat,
to-
so I probably look like that.
So wait, the receptionist is dealing with 2 Karens, and she just like.
No, she is acting Karen-y to deal with these people.
Ah, that's what's happening.
Yeah. So,
I missed that part. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
so they do walk off, and it's open for a little bit. There's quite a few people going back and forth and around in this area. Some parent.
Can I
Confidence.
investigate and deduce?
Okay, so hey, they're here. Let's try this pause function.
See if it works.
Pause.
Yep, it's locked.
Pause.
Oh.
Doesn't look like it's working. All right,
Yeah,
so
next
we'll just
session.
end this recording for now.
All
See you all
right.
next session. Boop.